Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to ask my boyfriend about how he studies Japanese. Here's me and my boyfriend talking about the questions I came up with. I hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to ask you questions and you can use as much Japanese as you want. Question number 1. When and why did you start learning Japanese? And tell me a brief history of your Japanese studying.
Yeah, so I started learning Japanese 2 years ago at the start of college, and I studied abroad last fall at the beginning of my second year. After that, I went back to college, took 202, went back to Japan during the summertime, lived there for a few months with you. And now I'm taking 301 in college. So, yep.
I see. Thank you. At his university, students have the opportunity to take 4 years of Japanese, starting from Japanese 101 and 102, and continuing all the way to Japanese 401 and 402. During a fall semester, all students take a class ending with 01. This means either 101, 201, 301, or 401. After that, all spring semester classes for Japanese end with 02, 102, 202, 302, and 402. During his freshman year, he took all 100 level classes. The next school year, he studied abroad and retook all of level 100 during the fall. When returned from his study abroad, he tested into 202 and is now taking Japanese 301 during his third year of college. Question number 2. What's your final goal of studying Japanese?
I think my final goal is to be able to speak with native Japanese speakers at like a fluent level, especially like your family, being able to talk with them. Yeah.
What are your small goals in order to achieve the final goal?
I think in the future I want to pass either the N1 or N2, and next year study to pass the N3.
Have you taken any JLPTs?
No, not yet, but I think I'm in between N4 and N3 right now.
I see, thank you. Question number 4. What textbooks have you used?
I use Japanese. 勉強してた時に3冊の教科書を使いました。そして1年生の時に元気1を使いました。留学した時にもう一回レベル100を取った。そして元気1を使いました。でも自分で元気2を使いました。春学期も元気2を使いました。今3年生の時にカルテットを使っています。
Question number 5. What's your favorite way of studying Japanese?
I think that my favorite way of studying Japanese is to read. I like to read, and more recently I've been listening to Japanese music, the ones that you showed me. Yeah, so I do that a lot. I mean, I have to do homework for Japanese class, but it's like less fun when you're forced to do it. You know what I mean? So I'd say reading. Reading's number 1.
Okay, thank you. Question number 6. What books have you read in Japanese?
So I first started reading during my study abroad, and the first book that I read was Hoshi no Oji-sama, which is The Little Prince in English. So I read that, and then the next few books that I was reading is from an author called Roald Dahl. He's like an American author, I'm pretty sure. But I read The Twits. So I read that this past summer, and I'm currently reading with you another children's book, kinda. It's like a middle school chapter book called Domitareo. And yeah, so that's what I got going on.
Okay, thank you. Personally, I think it's hard to start reading books in the early stage of learning a language, so this is incredible to me. Question number 7. Do you watch anime or listen to Japanese songs a lot?
I watch some anime, not very often. Right now I'm just watching the newest season of Jujutsu Kaisen. And for music, I have been listening to more Japanese songs, especially the ones that you introduced to me. So I listen to those. I have a few on my own, but yeah, it's kind of what I got.
Question number 8. Do your friends who are learning Japanese watch anime?
Yeah, I would say most of my friends who are in my class watch a lot more anime than I do. I think that's how they kind of started becoming interested in learning Japanese.
How about your friends who aren't?
I think the ones that aren't are interested in other parts of Japanese culture. The fashion in Japan, I think there are a few people who really enjoy that, like music, for example. Other times it's people who just kind of want to work there and, like, I don't know, teach potentially.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. Question number 9. What motivates you in studying Japanese?
I think some of the things that motivate me to study Japanese when I'm not really feeling like studying is when I maybe get like a new book series, or like I have a friend who's like talking a lot about like something he just read, or like how hard they've been studying. A lot of the time I think when I hear other people talk about their goals and like how much they're studying, it like motivates me to improve myself as well. We have a friend who's studying for the N2 right now, and so, you know, they're working really hard, reading a lot of material, and you know, it kind of makes me want to study hard and do that as well. So.
Question number 10. What's your favorite Japanese food? And explain how to make it.
I think my favorite Japanese food is gyudon. Yeah, I really like it. It's pretty simple to make, you know, you have your rice. For the meat, it's usually like cut up really thin. Like, I don't know how you would describe that, maybe skirt steak or whatever. But it's beef. You kind of mix it with shoyu, salt, sugar. What else? I don't think I know how to make it very well. Typically, you make it and it's amazing. And I should watch more closely next time, I think.
Yeah, I'm glad you really like it because it's pretty easy to make and I like it too. And here's a curry rice and gyudon if you're wondering what it looks like. In addition to the ingredients you mentioned, you might want to add onions, mirin, dashi, etc. Dashi is crucial to many Japanese dishes. It should be easy to find at an Asian market. Thank you so much for watching. There are a bunch of ways to be exposed to Japanese culture. Find your own way of using Japanese and be proud of it. I hope this video motivates you. See you in the next video. Later!
Cut me.
何それ栗
Wow. That's like that. It's hot. Good though. That's my mochi. Don't touch it. Don't even look at it.
Who are you?